Hi everybody to the free healing event. Thank you everybody for being so patient. And so so this is a free healing event. Just wanted to come and do something to say thank you for being part of my community. And I know that some people are struggling with prosperity and abundance. So I thought, why not do some pendulum healing, connecting with the Akashic records, just to kind of give everybody a bit of a boost and a bit of a lift. So that's why I have created this free healing session. And for those that joined here on the Zoom, then obviously we've got an opportunity for me to do quite specific commands. So I want you to pop in any particular things that are going on for you in terms of prosperity. So that is going to be probably money, it could be love, it could be health, it could be with your business or your work, limited mindset, whatever is going on for you. What is not creating prosperity in your life? What would you like to see more of? Pop it in the comments, please, and I'm going to pick what I'm drawn to. And I'm going to set the intention that whatever I'm drawn to by my eye is going to be directed by my guides, as in it will support everybody. So it will be specific to you, but it's actually going to really support everybody else as well. But my guides are going to help me facilitate. Feeling safe in our bodies is a good thing to look at, because when we feel safe and secure, I know that we're not going to have the rug pulled from underneath our feet, then we're more playful, we're more curious, we can be more creative without that fear of, I've got to do this and I've got to do that because this is the only way that I can get the money in, which then really dampens down our creativity, and we come from a place of fear and scarcity when we're putting our messaging out, or we're trying to connect with people, we're trying to bring in the money flow. We're doing it from a very different energy, which actually really repels money. So I'm channeling as I'm saying this. So I know that the root chakra needs to be looked at here. That's what I'm determining there. Okay, let me just scroll back up. Okay, health and wealth, health and money, physical body, it all rolls into the one. It all connects in with the sacral chakra. So we need to do sacral chakra work as well. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so I want you to just relax, first of all, and I'm going to get you to take a big deep breath in for me. If you want to close your eyes, you can close your eyes. You can keep them open. It's entirely up to you. So take a big deep breath in for me. And as you take that big deep breath in, we're just going to call back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on the out breath, I want you to relax. Just allow yourself just to settle back into the body, settle into the furniture, into the chair or the bed, wherever you might be. And again, take another big deep breath in, calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. And on the out breath, allow the shoulders to relax. Allow your feet to become heavy. So feeling that connection of the floor beneath the soles of your feet. And as you're feeling the floor beneath your feet, just want you to anchor your feet into the floor. So imagine that you are pushing your feet down into the ground, down into the carpet or whatever your feet are on. And you're pushing your feet further and further into the floor. And I'm just going to ask for the roots or the heart of Mother Earth to send up some roots from her heart, the heart of the planet. And they're just going to come through the earth, through the ground, and they're going to break through the floor that your feet are on and your feet that you have sunken into. And these roots are just going to wrap around your ankles. This feels very comfortable. It feels very safe. But what she's just doing is she's earthing you and she's grounding you. So you really feel that connection. You feel very planted on the floor, into the ground. And that's just really important because we spend a lot of time in our heads, worrying, thinking, and I want you to feel your feet. And I want you to feel really solid and grounded there. And as those roots wrap around your ankles, they are transferring crystalline energy into your ankles. And that crystalline energy will just work its way up into the body. And that will just happen whilst you're here. And that crystalline energy is just going to really cleanse and clear the physical body. And it's going to just allow you to feel nourished and nurtured by the heart of Mother Earth. And again, I want you to take another big deep breath in for me. And as you bring that big deep breath in, again, we're calling back all of your energy from across time and space, people and events. And I now want you to imagine that there's a golden pillar of light that is coming through the ceiling of the room that you are in. This big golden pillar of light. It's shimmering, it's sparkling, it glows. This is the energy of divine source. And that light, that glow, that warmth is now making its way down towards the crown of your head, connecting in with your etheric chakras, connecting in with the crown. And this golden pillar of light is quite wide, so it actually settles quite nicely around the auric field. So if you can imagine, this pillar of light is maybe 2.5 meters in circumference, and it's just working its way around the body, moving its way down past all of the chakras, the torso, the stomach, the navel, the sex organs, the sacral, the roots, down past your legs, your knees, past your feet, and that will continue also going all the way down to the heart of Mother Earth. But you're being held in this golden light, this golden glow, and that is going to cleanse your auric field. But of course, it also allows you to feel connected to divine source. So this is really opening you up spiritually, and just knowing in your heart that you are loved dearly, that you are connected to the light, and that you are fully connected with the heart of Mother Earth and grounded. So you're held above and below. So now we're going to call in your own spiritual support team, personal guides to you, and these will all be beings of 100% pure love and light. They are only the beings that are allowed to step into your space. So these may be archangels, ascended masters, goddesses, gods, galactic beings, star races, elemental energies, family guides, loved ones that have passed. We invite you all to step into each and individual person's space right now to hold the energy for them whilst they receive this beautiful healing. So you may feel a shift of energy as particular beings of light step forward to hold the space for you. You may not feel anything at all, and that is perfect. Just know that these beings of light are stepping into your space. This may be represented as tingling, a shift of temperature. You may just start to feel very relaxed, very calm, very peaceful. And that was also just a way to know that you are being connected. And the more that you go through your cycles of breath, of breathing in and breathing out, you're going to become even more and more relaxed. And as we become more and more relaxed, what I am asking for your guides and for you to do is to give me permission to do this healing. And you may want to say yes in your mind or out loud, it's up to you. And I'm also asking for you to give yourself permission to receive this healing on all levels of your consciousness, throughout all of your whole body system. So that's all of your auric layers, your physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual bodies. To give me permission and to give yourself permission to receive the healing throughout your Akashic records, all of your lifetimes and your timelines, all dimensions of your light, and anything beyond that, all universes, wherever your energetic frequency and light, your multidimensional being is, I'm asking for permission to send healing. And so this is going to be the highest good for this healing that I'm sending is for the highest good of all concerned. So there is going to be some ancestral healing I'm being given. So I'm obviously doing that for your ancestors' highest good, because when we heal our ancestors, then obviously we heal ourselves as well. And we're putting out more healing love and light back out into the world as well. So, and we definitely need some of that. Okay, so bring into your mind your prosperity, where you're at, and what you would like to experience. So health, more clients, more free flows of money, unexpected money coming into your experience, opportunities for that money to be created, collaborations, people, work opportunities, perhaps changes of job, promotions, just having maybe an easier time at work, being surrounded by people that you enjoy actually spending time with, your relationships, intimate relationships, finding love, aligned love that is interdependent, not dependent, not codependent, where it's a co-creative experience, where there is appreciation for all people, all part of that relationship, where there is the ability to compromise, but without compromising your boundary or integrity or your value. Prosperity might mean for you being authentic, not having to wear a mask, to need to fit into what people expect of you, to fulfill their needs, where it then erodes yours. Prosperity might mean for you where you hold yourself in a higher regard, have greater confidence and self-belief. For some of you, this is going to be health, where you are not frustrated and angry at your body, that you are not getting the break that you need, or you just feel dogged by the health issues that seem to maybe perhaps come one after the other, or it's just a long-standing issue that you can't seem to get to the bottom of and clear. We're bringing all of this into this space. And I want you to feel into how your life, your experience would be if those challenges were not there, that you had everything that you dreamed of and desired. Breathe that in, breathe it into the heart, bring it into the heart space now, what it feels like, and perhaps who are you celebrating being with at that point? What are you doing? What are you saying? How are you showing up? Just bring that to life. Bring it into the heart so that you can feel it in your heart space. And allow it to expand and grow. And you may want to visualize this as a color or maybe an object. However you can bring that to life in a way that works for you, I'm going to invite you to do that now. And you may even want to put a hand upon your heart or both hands upon your heart as you connect with that desire of optimum prosperity. All of the clients, all of the loving relationships, the success, the business, the consistent high earning months of income, the moves to the countries, the locations that you desire. Feeling safe and secure in your choices and your decisions, knowing that you're not going to do something and then it all fall apart. Having that belief and that trust and that faith and that sense of certainty. We're bringing that all in here now. Breathe it into the heart space. And as you hold on to that, I'm now going to connect to all blocks, karmic blocks, ancestral blocks on maternal and paternal lines back to the beginning of time for each and individual person here. All wounds, money wounds, all traumas or money traumas, prosperity traumas, all programming, all conditioning, all vows, contracts, where we've agreed to be in scarcity, in poverty, in lack, all limiting beliefs that we have and perspectives about our ability to have prosperity, be in prosperity, experience the optimum prosperity. Any limitations that we place upon ourselves, that we don't deserve it, we don't believe it, it can't happen to me, I've tried and tried and tried and it's still not happening. Whether that's linked to self-worth, undeserving, not asking, not creating, not being able to receive it. We are asking for all blocks to now be presented, if it's for our highest good, and if they are ready to be released, we are asking for those to now be released from the Akashic records, all timelines, all lifetimes, universes, dimensions, all conscious levels throughout our whole body system and auric field, and our ancestral lineage. Can we ask for those to all be released now? Cancel, alt, delete. Send these blocks, please, and the energetics of these blocks to divine source to now be transmuted and alchemized. So I'm just letting the pendulum spin because there's a lot of spinning going on here as this is being released. There's a lot that we are releasing here in one go. So the pendulum may spin for quite a while. So as it's clearing and releasing and deleting, I want you to just notice, tune into the body, tune into wherever you're drawn, and just sense if there's any heaviness or maybe lightness that you're being given. Notice if you're being given any images, for instance, objects or colours. Maybe there's particular memories that are now coming forward that are being given to you that will connect with a block, one of the blocks that we've just said. Just allow whatever needs to come through, and it might be that you're tuning into a part of your body. There might be little twinges that come forward. You might start to imagine that thorns or cords are being cut, or vows are being burnt, objects are being taken out of the body. This is going to be individual to each and every one of you. And for some of you, you may not be able to sense, feel, or imagine anything, and that's perfect. Just know that this is being healed from your experience now. And the pendulum is just continuing to spin because, as I say, there's a lot that is needing to be released. Okay. So can I now activate, so we're now going into the opposite direction with the pendulum. I'm now going to activate, please, the rebalancing of the root chakra to the optimum level that is suitable for every individual person here. So rebalance the root chakra. So we want to open up the root. And what we're doing here is we're creating this sense of safety and security. So if you've never felt safe or secure around the energy or the idea of prosperity, this is going to support you with starting to have that sense of trust, with knowing that you can be prosperous, that it is safe for you to be prosperous. Quite often we don't want to be prosperous, we don't want to be wealthy, we don't want to have the love relationships, whatever it might be, because it might be that we feel that we're going to mess it up, we're going to lose it, it's going to be taken off us. It's not going to last very long. What's the point in having it? It's going to be taken away. I'm going to lose it. So I just want to release that by balancing the root chakra, because this is where we place our roots. This is where we feel rooted in our experience. And if we have had trauma, childhood trauma, if we've maybe moved around a lot, or we've just never felt very safe and secure in our physical body, for whatever reason, our root chakra is out of whack, but also our ability to feel safe and secure with prosperity is not there, it's not grounded. And that's what I'm activating now. Okay, so that's been activated. So we're now going to move up to the sacral chakra, and I want to do some work around the sacral chakra because this is connected with our creativity and our passions. It's connected with money in particular, and it's connected obviously with the emotional body, but it's also connected with health, and it's connected with relationships. So it kind of covers it all. So I want to rebalance the sacral chakra, and I want to speak to any sexual wounding, trauma that is being held in the sacral chakra from any lifetime back to the beginning of time, that is impacting our ability to create prosperity. So there's definitely a link here for sexual trauma. So I'm just activating a rebalance of the sacral, please, and healing whatever we can around sexual trauma. So I'm just letting the pendulum spin as it's doing that. And I want to open up creative flow, please, creative ideas and our ability to attract opportunity. Again, this feels like it's connected in with the sacral, so we're just going to activate that, please. Okay. So we're now going to just also do a activation in the auric field. I'm just tuning in to which aura layer. Okay, I feel like we need to do some work in the astral layer. So can we clear, first of all, any lower astral energy that's affecting our ability to attract prosperity, in particular clients, but any form of prosperity? Can we do a clearing through the astral layer of the auric field? Any collective collective projections, please. Can we release those? Collective projections of fear and lack and scarcity in particular. We release and clear those. Okay, and what we're going to do now is we want to infuse, please, the astral layer in particular with, I'm being given codes of abundance and wealth, money codes in particular. So can we, again, for the highest good of all concerned, everybody here, can we place in any or elevate or amplify all wealth codes, money codes, prosperity codes that we have in our energetic DNA, also within the auric field, in particular the astral layer? Can we activate those codes, please? And this is just going to support with our magnetism. So we're just activating that. So you may start to feel like you're glowing up a little bit. May start to get a little bit warm. And what we're doing is we're just kind of shaking up the codes a little bit, but also turning on any codes that are not actually activated at the moment. So any dormant codes, we're just activating those. But we're also amplifying the codes that you do have, realigning those so that we've got this client attraction, this magnetism. Magnetism brings opportunity, but also it's just attracting more prosperity. So we're just activating that. Okay, so I was also given now that we just need to do a little bit of work with the Alta major chakra. So the Alta major chakra is at the top of the neck, base of the skull, and it's our female portal to our intuition. It's also the point where we are plugged into the 3D matrix. And so, as you know, there's a lot of collective stuff going on at the moment with the matrix, a lot of collective projections, fears. And one of the ways that we get affected by that is through the Alta major. So I'm just going to ask again for the highest good of all concerned that we are disconnecting any pleats, any wires, any cords, any threads, any programming that we're plugged into, any illusions that we are plugged into, any limiting beliefs, any negative thought forms. Can we release, unplug those, please, in this particular chakra point? So for some of you, you may start to imagine that you're being physically unplugged, you're having maybe wires pulled out, you know, kind of computer chips removed, all that type of stuff. We're just releasing that. And it just means that you can be more discerning about what you listen to, what you believe. And from an energetic perspective, it just allows you to be a bit more impeccable with your boundaries. And not be as influenced by those that are around you and social media and the news, etc., etc. So that's what we're just doing there. Okay. So I'm also just wanting to now activate a particular clearing, and I'm just going to change pendulums. We're going to just do a clearing now on all accounts. So any account that you have that has a flow of money, some kind of flow of money, whether it be physical, energetic, crypto, Bitcoin, savings accounts, pensions, investments, you know, credit cards, save, you know, all of that. I'm going to ask for a clearing on your accounts. So any energy that's not supporting your account, any programming, anything that's been placed influentially by the the actual supplier of that account. So anything that is not aligned with your own energy, we're just asking for that influence to be released. And any programs that are linked with that supplier. So, you know, the type of bank that you're using, or, you know, if it's like PayPal, Stripe, any kind of account like that, we're just releasing any influence there that's not supportive of our money flowing through that channel. And we're going to ask for any account that you are using that has the flow of money going through it to be realigned with our own energy and with our own ideas of prosperity and wealth as well. So we're just realigning that. Okay. Just continue to feel into that. And if there's a particular bank account or account that comes to your mind, then that would indicate that that's probably where the healing is needed the most, or that's where it's being activated the most. Okay, and I'm just going to do a little bit now about family conditioning and limiting beliefs around prosperity. So just releasing anything there that is holding us back from believing that we can be prosperous, that we can be healthy, have loving relationships, have all of the wealth that we desire, all of the dreams that we wish to experience and realize. Can we just release anything that's connected with family, please? And that could be, as I say, programming, conditioning, limiting beliefs, trauma, wounding, anything that we've experienced when it comes to prosperity. And we're just releasing that. And I now want to activate, please, and install back into the Akashic records of every single person here and their present lifetime book and their present timeline, all conscious levels throughout the whole body system, that they can connect more readily into the energy and frequency of what prosperity means to them. So whatever you commented on, whatever you brought to this healing, that's going to have its own frequency, its own energetic light state. And we're just aligning that, we're installing that into your Akashic record, the present lifetime book in your record, so that you have that connection, that solid connection. So when you're thinking about being prosperous or wanting to improve or wanting things to change, then that connection is, you know, triggered. It's there, it lights up. And so when it lights up, it then kind of sends out this response to obviously your own energy field and, you know, perhaps your mental body, your ideas, your inspiration, but also it sends out this energetic response to your guides, but also the universe. So it's kind of like, okay, so Marina is thinking about prosperity. She wants this to happen. Okay, so what can we do to bring that into her being? So this is what we're doing. We're aligning you to what your prosperity idea or dream or intention is, but we've placed it into your present lifetime book in your Akashic record. So it's now recorded there. And of course, it takes action. It takes, you know, it takes us to actually meet the universe halfway, but having the energetic frequency installed into the records helps you to align. It helps you to get there. It helps the doors, the people to show up much more readily. It's easier. This is what we're doing. We're making it easier for ourselves. Because why can't we have prosperity with ease? Why does it have to be hardship? And that's a limiting belief. So we're just activating that. Okay, so I'm just tuning in to see if there's anything else that I need to release or clear. Is there anything else, please? Okay, I'm getting a yes. Let me tune in. Okay, is it a block that we need to clear? No, activation. What do we need to activate? Do we need to activate love? Okay. Okay, so we're going to activate the energy of love, divine love. Love that we have for ourselves, love that we have for each other. For us to be able to receive love. Okay, can we activate our ability to receive love? Because there's nothing like turning off our prosperity if we can't actually receive love in whatever form it is given to us. So if we're rejecting that through whether that's through our responses, whether it's through our actions, whether it's just a refusal to see that there's love there around us, or not feeling that we're deserving of love in whatever way, we're now just activating that we are more able to connect in with the divine frequency of love. So can we also install that into the Akashic Records, please, into the present lifetime book, that we're more readily available to feel, experience, and also give love to ourselves, but also to others. And when we are in that state of divine love, then we're probably at our most prosperous state. So then we are the magnet to attract what it is that we truly desire. So being in that state of love, being able to connect in with that frequency, that's what we're now activating. So again, I just want you to feel that in your heart space. And some of us may have never really truly experienced divine love. I'm not sure, I don't know. So I'm just putting it out there. But we're going to place that intention of experiencing it now. Okay, has that been activated, please? Okay, is there anything else that we need to activate? No. Okay, is that the healing complete? Yeah, okay, perfect. Okay, so when you're ready, you can start to bring yourself round. You can open your eyes if you've got them closed. You can have a stretch. And I would suggest you drinking lots and lots of water over the next 24 hours, because that healing is going to continue and that activation will continue. And your guides and your higher self will manage that process fully. So you haven't got to do anything, but you may find that things start to come up for you over the next 24 hours. You might feel very energized, irritated, angry, weepy. You may not feel anything at all. That's also perfect. Just notice what is coming up for you. Perhaps there's some little dramas that show up. That's all part of the energetic clearing. If you're unsure, then reach out to me or post in the comments below this post in the Facebook group, so then I can obviously support you further. Has anybody got anything that you want to share, anything that came up for them that they could feel? How are you feeling now? Let me know. Francesca said it was beautiful. You're very welcome. You will definitely get some kind of shift. So some of you might find that unexpected money now shows up, or you get some unexpected clients. And just don't forget that money, when we're talking about money, it shows up in all sorts of ways. It doesn't have to come through the business or a certain perspective that we then put limits on it. It can show up in all shapes and sizes. So just be very open to how your prosperity shows up. And I feel there was a lot of ancestral stuff that was also cleared tonight. So, I mean, our ancestors will be clapping and thanking you for showing up as well. I'm also clapping everybody here and thanking you for showing up for you, because what we've done tonight has ramifications. It has, you know, we're supporting the collective, we're supporting our future timeline and our own incarnations, but we're also supporting our ancestors. You know, we live in a very, very beautiful time, although it feels very crazy out there, and I know that people are very challenged, but there is so many beautiful things that we are doing collectively as light workers. It's amazing. It's an amazing time to be alive at the moment. So I want you to feed back and let me know, what kind of prosperity shifts do you experience? Because this is where we need to really notice a few things. And it might be a few weeks before you kind of then circle back to this healing and activation. But the reason why I'm asking you to do this, or just be mindful, is because your ego needs proof that this stuff works. Now, some of you will be like, I know this stuff works, but some of you will be like, not sure. Consciously, I want to believe that this works, but your ego's like, oh, you know, nothing ever changes, especially when we're talking about prosperity, nothing ever changes. And it does, and it could be on a very subtle level, or you think it's down to something else and you've not linked the two things together. So this is where we need our awareness, because the more that your ego's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I am actually changing my prosperity and how I perceive and what I'm attracting, then your ego really gets into it. But we need to give it the evidence first. And that's why I'm asking you to bring a bit of awareness afterwards. Pain in the solar plexus for Tonya and lots of yellow. Okay, so there's a lot of solar plexus shifting going on. Always good to work with the solar plexus, even though I didn't bring the solar plexus into it. You know, this would be going wherever it needs to go. And Sunita said it works. I know it works, yeah. But sometimes we you know, we show up to these things, we do them, and then we carry on, you know, with our week, and we just tend to kind of not make the connection. And that's why I'm asking you to make the connection, because it will help you with your ego. It will absolutely help you with your ego. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Feel free to listen to this again, not today, not today. But if you do choose to listen to it again, you will get a completely different level of healing. You will get completely different things coming through. And that's all perfect. It is the gift that keeps on giving, this type of work. So you can't do it too much, because your guides and your higher self will manage the process every time that you listen, and will only allow you to receive what is at the right level for you. So you can't overdose on this type of stuff. So, you know, please do use it. It's going to be pinned in the top of the Facebook group, in the featured section. There's a couple of other pendulum activations already in there, to be fair. So, you know, go and listen to those as well. And yeah, this is a free resource ready and available for you. Thank you, Sunita. Thank you, Caroline. And one more thing, if, you know, obviously you do want to maybe go a little bit deeper with a one-to-one session, or you would prefer to do some more Akashic Record group stuff in one of my masterclasses, then reach out and I would love to support you. Okay, so enjoy the rest of your evening, everybody, or daytime, whenever you're watching this. And thank you so much for showing up live for yourself. So thank you. I applaud you. Thank you for your time and your energy. Love and blessings. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.